You know what it is. You know what I do. You know what time it is. If you're watching, you know what to do. Stay tuned, and you will see me, Underdog, building a city. How about that? How about them apples? So yeah, we're continuing with Map Pack 2, and I just want to make sure that I know what number this is. So in Map Pack 2, it is 10 different maps, I believe, right? So we got Bay of Rivers, Desert Valley, Fertile Desert. What the hell? Um, my stream unmuted itself. That was interesting. This is the Skylines map. Hilly Strait we did. Land of the Isles. Mountain Plain is the one we're on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we still have 4 more maps to go after this one. And I'm excited to see the rest of them. But we're not going to get ahead of ourselves today. We're just going to jump back into West Valley. Yeah, but I literally didn't touch anything. I think I clicked refresh, and maybe that's what happened. Sorry about that echo. Oh, it's hit me with the music already. Yes, this is Cities Skylines, not to be confused with Cities Skylines Remastered. I know some people seemed confused and they thought this was remastered, but it is not. I'm gonna finish this DLC and then I'll jump back into remastered and play that a little bit, maybe. Maybe, if I feel like it. Okay, so you can see my basic layout here of the map. I was having some issues last time with the rivers, like they weren't working. Oh, it's still kind of happening. Yeah, I don't know what's the deal with this. I didn't mess with terrain or anything, so I don't know why this is happening. Somebody said because I was pumping water, but my water pumps are back here, which is this is a different river completely. I had a little bit of issue on this side as well, so I think maybe it's just this map is broken. But if this keeps happening and it keeps flooding my park, Riverfront Park here, I'm gonna have to turn this into flooded park. It's not even like I can raise the edges really without like breaking everything else. I don't know what else. I don't know how to solve this issue that I'm having. But you can also see my main district. We've got downtown, which is currently incomplete. It's a mix of IT tech offices and commercial zones. We're also using some of those skyscrapers from the Skyscraper DLC and the, of course, Colossal Order offices. I haven't used that building in a long time, and I wanted to celebrate the announcement of Cities Skylines 2 with that building, so that's what we have there. And a very important part of this build is the train metro hub. This allows us to combine trains and metros. We do, you can see, have trains going on, but we also have a subway system. There's a stop here for my park. There's a stop in this residential area, which is kind of near the hospital. There's a subway stop out here by the campus, so up here you can see we have the campus grounds. Then we have the Upper East District, which is just housing and apartments with, I think I put a height limit on there, so we don't have like crazy skyscrapers. And then we have West Valley City, which is the main residential district. Then we have West Valley Power, which is just my garbage, and we're running on nuclear power. If you weren't here last time, I just wanted to explain some of these things. So we have garbage, power, sewage, all in the same area. And then we have this cargo hub for boats down here. And this is all going to be connected. I was thinking of getting a train line connection here. That might work out. It would be tough to do because the end of the train line is kind of here, and that's kind of the point. But we can think about it and work on it. We also have this historical train station, so I have two different train lines, and it's a little bit confusing. But this train, the first train line that connects to the metro, I think is going up here and then stopping here. So we have a train connection up here. But there's nothing really up there right now, so I guess we'll work on that later. We also have a train here. And then a train stop here in the middle of everything. So trains all around. I believe this one goes up. Yeah, this one connects here. And then it goes outside of the map. And I was talking about this area last time, but I don't know if I'm going to get a train station or any sort of line connection out here. I don't know. I don't know. I also kind of built out of order last time. I want to try and fix that. I want to try and get back in order of things. Try to build in a way that makes more sense. I got a little bit ahead of myself, which is why I think we're having so many issues and why most of this middle part is incomplete. I want a lot of offices, but I also want this local market started up here today. Like, I really want this built up today. So the whole point of this district is the organic and local produce. Just for this area right here. And that's it. Yeah, I don't want these shops here, though. I have to come back and work on some micro detailing later. So let me go in order, right? We did our garbage, and I'm not having any issues with garbage as of now, so I don't need to add one. We did put a recycling down here, so we are using recycling on this map. I added mail, post offices, so that's done for now. I don't think we need to add any more until I get more people or shops or anything. We have a hospital. We have a medical clinic in a lot of the major districts. So we're fine on that. We've got schools. I think we need another elementary school. This one is not connected, so that's a problem. If we could get power over here, that'd be great. I don't understand why we're not getting... This is connected, technically, so I don't know why it's giving me a hard time. So we did fire safety. We're covered pretty well. Might need one up here. See if I can use the... Sometimes you can squeeze these things in. Oh yeah, the fire safety center. Look at that. See, that's why I like these other assets. It's not necessarily that I I'm gonna use them a lot, but in situations like this where I don't really need a huge fire station, that's nice. That's nice right there. Hopefully we can get a connection of some sort. I think the local produce only works on the light blue, right? It's been a while since I used everything in this game. Even though I consider myself a very advanced player and I've had like 1,200 hours, every now and then there's something where I'm like, I haven't done this in forever and I forget exactly. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure that local organic produce markets are like light blue only, like this, the soy and lentils, buildings like this. And then like farmers markets, and we'll have gardens on top and well that says it's DLC, but is that Green Cities or? Yeah, so well, this doesn't look any. This looks like the same type of building. That's what I mean. Like, this is dark blue, man. The dark blue is looking a lot like the light blue. I don't know if there's a difference. 12 workers? Maybe it's the amount of workers. Could be something like that. But I don't want it to be that way. I want it to be completely different. I think I don't want to start. I don't know if I want to start my market on the main road. But it would make sense to do it. Ugh. Decisions. And I'm flooding. First flooding. Why wouldn't I be flooding? Of course I'm flooding. I'm always flooding. Let me know if I'm ever not flooding. Well, I didn't mean to do that, obviously. I don't know why things are going abandoned all over the place here. Certainly just a demand issue, right? Like, look, the river's fine. And then every now and then it'll, like, give me a big wave. And it just flood my park. For no reason. Like, what am I... I don't know what you want me to do about it. It's interesting because it's like I'm not even trying to fix it and then it goes away. But it's not like it would be a visual glitch. That's the weird part about it. Like it wouldn't even be a glitch. Really hoping we can fill in this space, man. I got so many of these power lines that are just unnecessary. They're unnecessary and they're ugly. They're all over my city right now. I have so many gaps. You can see my campus grounds, the university district. I wonder why it's spawning these type of trees. It could just be the biome. These big trees spawning. Is that even the deep? I don't even... Eh, there might be a few of them. Those are like, these. The U's. Y-E-W. I didn't want to do too much of, like, throwing trees around. You know what I mean? I want to do this micro detailing later. Towards the end. I don't want to do it now. But we're kind of waiting for the... we're waiting for the residential to pop in. Like, every now and then I'll get the demand, and then I'll do the zoning, and then the game won't, like, put the building in the zoning. It won't do what I want it to do. Anyway, so here in the campus grounds, we have my technical trade school, which I believe was focused on engineering. And it says, talented engineering students work with local businesses to create new knowledge, expertise, and solutions for the benefit of all. And we're starting to get some students. I just built this last time, not too long ago, so it's not going to be like a full campus right now. Yeah, I only have like 188 students out of 2250, so you can see all my stats right there. It's attractive. It's going to hopefully get some students. It's in its first year, so it's got no reputation. We are putting funding for IT and engineering, so once that happens, I would like to get a museum. So hopefully I don't forget about that. And I guess it would be this one, which is the technology museum. I guess all the stuff would transfer to here. And then I don't know where I want that. Could go anywhere in the game, I guess. That's the good thing about museums, is they give a big area of effect, and they can kind of go anywhere, and you can get away with it. Like, you could say, hey, we built a museum in the middle of a residential district. Like, there's a museum in my town. It's not a very good museum, but it's near housing and stuff. It's like a aviation museum, which is weird because our state's not famous for aviation. We have like 2 airports in the entire state. It's just like, so, kind of silly. Hey, Geekat! How was your stream today? I know you're playing that Lightfall. Can I ask you, did you ever play Dead Cells or Curse of the Dead Gods or Hades? Have you ever played any of those? You've played all of those. Have you heard of Raven's Watch? I saw some Raven's Watch gameplay today. They had a showcase of Raven's Watch. It's up on the PlayStation YouTube right now. You gotta check it out. It's just Raven's Watch. It's up on PlayStation's YouTube. Or I guess if you search Raven's Watch, I'm sure the gameplay video that came out today will drop for you. But it looks good. It's by the same team that did Curse of the Dead Gods. It's like the same development team. It looks a lot like that, but it looks better. And there's like multiple playable characters. And it's got... They even said they have a little bit of inspiration from Smite, where the gimmick is like fairy tales. So, like, the characters are like Beowulf and Little Red Riding Hood, and I think maybe even, I think I saw, like, the Snow Queen. You know, it's like, fairy tale characters, but they all have, like, abilities, and then every character has, like, an alt. And you level up in the game, kind of like Smite, where you level up to get your alt. It seems like it works that way, but it's a roguelike, so it looks really good. Like, I was impressed by what I saw, and it's not my type of game, which means it's probably going to be really good. Because I did play Curse of the Gods for a little bit, and I didn't hate it. I was like, this is good, it's just not for me. It's not what I play, you know? Not the type of game I play all the time. Alright, so we have one cemetery, and I think it is barely being used, so I don't have to worry about that. Elementary schools, I still need another one. Are people just unable to get to these? They're like right in the area. Oh, wait! Did I not do my budget? I didn't do my budget. I did not do my budget. That is the problem. We didn't do this last time. I either forgot or I was waiting till this stream to do it. That's what I need. I need my budget. Okay. Basic utilities 115. See, the thing is, like, if I boost education, it's gonna increase how many students we can have. I don't know if these schools are even full. So I don't even know if that would help me. Where's the school? There's one right here. Is this full? It is. Okay, maybe all the elementaries are school, or all of the elementary schools are full. Eligibility is 1324, and our capacity is 1200. I think we just need to boost my budget, maybe to 150 like the others. See if that helps me. And then leisure, unique buildings. This can be 120. We're not gonna have too many like custom parks or anything. We have, I think we're only gonna do this one custom park, and these are gonna be the only skyscrapers that we have. The only other unique building that I might add is that museum, unless I can think of something else that I would use. But we're also using the software development studio here in the downtown area. Like nothing that would really go out in the middle of nowhere, you know? So, I don't need to add anything for unique buildings. Citizens are fairly happy. Land value is really high. You can see all the parks in the whole game here. I wonder if they'll have these info panels in cities too. I feel like you kind of have to, like, getting rid of a feature. I don't use it that much. Like, I honestly don't use this info view as much as you would think. Because if I need to check something, I can just click here and see the same stats. You know what I mean? And it's like I build, usually I build in order from left to right anyway. So, like the way I build, I don't really need to check that unless I'm having a current issue. Which I kind of was a little bit for my education. Yeah, I don't play roguelikes. There's nothing wrong with roguelikes, I just don't, it's not for me. I don't play them. I think it looks cool though. The closest was Sifu. Oh no, I played Curse of the Dead God. I did play it. It was like a one-time thing though. I want to play Sifu when that update drops. There's a big update coming for Sifu. I think it's at the end of this month too. So I'll have to double check on the release date of that. It's like a big update, like new game modes and stuff, like new maps. It's like an arena mode, and I think there was something else that looked really cool too. Now I'm forgetting what it was exactly. I just know it's the biggest update they've had since I think the game came out. Honestly, like the updates for Sifu are very few and far between, and they're not like gameplay changing. It doesn't like change Sifu. It's not like groundbreaking. Like they added bullet time and slow-mo and like one-touch death and stuff, and that's all fun. Oh, it's a speedrun mode. That's what it was. They're adding a speedrun mode, which I think is a genius idea. That's what people want, man. Stuff like that. Sifu doesn't feel like a roguelike, though. It has elements of a roguelike, obviously. But it does not feel like that. It feels like something completely different. I don't know, it's hard to explain what Sifu feels like unless you've played it. I don't know how to explain it really. It feels like its own thing a little bit. Like it has some elements of a fighting game, but it's not a fighting game. It has some elements of a roguelike, but it's not a roguelike. It's kind of like a super difficult brawler. Like if Yakuza was super duper difficult, that's kind of what Sifu would be. It kind of, it's like more complicated combat than Yakuza though. Like if Yakuza focused on combat for like a year and made it like really complicated and difficult, that's kind of what it plays like. A little bit. It's like I said, Sifu is very different from anything else I've ever played. But I could see elements that it borrowed from other things. And it makes sense for what it is. It is legit Kung Fu, too. Like, there is actual Wing Chun technique in that game. There's a little bit of Jeet Kune Do. There's a little bit of snake style. There's a little bit of like modern Kung Fu in the game. Sifu is great. It is really good. It deserves any recognition and credit it gets. Because it is good. Like, it's really good. It's just also super difficult. Like, you have to play that game. Some people found it really easy, which I find interesting. Because I did not. I did not find it easy at all. Okay. We got police. I don't think I need to boost anything else on here. Maybe the mail, because I don't see a point of having like 100 post offices. I know what I want to do today. I want to finish this. I want to fill in all the gaps. That's kind of my main goal today, and then hopefully to expand up from where I am now. I was thinking it's been a while since I've done an interesting like shape. I might do a shape. I might do a diamond shape. Like this. Like if I can find an exact halfway point here. Kind of like that. A little bit. That looks not terrible, but... What degree is this at? 180. Doesn't make sense. 65? If I do it at a 65 angle, is that 69? Did it just change on me? Why is it changing? Don't change. Why has it changed to 69? You see that? What? I'm going straight, right? I feel like I'm going crazy. I got 64 or 66. Maybe you just can't snap at 65. Like, look at that. See, if I can get a roundabout here, this would be incredible. I don't think the game will let me do that, though. But we can try. Or even something like this. Although this is 4 lanes, isn't it? Yeah. I might have to move some stuff around. Almost. I know what I need to do. I just need to find the right angle that connects all these things. That's almost good. What also helps when you do roundabouts is putting a road in the middle, like that. That helps a lot, because then it gives it structure and it can't bend in a weird way. Or usually it can't. Seems like it's doing it anyway. And then you erase that. See, that's not even... It's like an oval. But if I upgrade it... I can't upgrade these. Can't upgrade this. I'm trapped. What do we have? I have 4 lanes one way. Wait a minute. I can do this. It has to go counterclockwise. Because that's usually how American rotaries are. Still isn't the best thing I've ever built. But it makes sense. The way it's laid out makes sense. Ooh. My subway doesn't go this high. I mean, my subway doesn't go this up north. So the question is, do we end this road like that? Or do I try to make a cross? And if I try to make a cross, how does it work? Do I go underground? There's not enough space here for a tunnel. Can't move that road. This is where I gotta use my brain. The only other solution I could see is to move this train station, which will break my line completely. I might have to do it though. Cause like, look at this one. Ugh. That's so bad. I feel like the train line should go over. Not my road. I can still have the weird curve though. Like, I don't mind that curve. And then continue it. Who said every road needs to be orange? Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it breaks my train line for a second, but I think I can fix it and move it. Like, up here I can move the line where, like, move the railroad wherever I want to. It's down here that it becomes an issue, because it's like, I want a zone along the road. So where this is, needs to be this railroad. Not the top one, the bottom one. So this needs to go up here. I might have to freeform and shit too. So like that. And then it's like, I want my train station right here. Or wherever it'll connect to. So do these have to connect, or did we want two separate? Because we only have one train line going up here, and this doesn't have to connect. It's not like I'm gonna have another train line going up there, though. Yeah, so I have a pink line, which connects to this one in the middle. And then I have a purple line, which goes up here all the way up here and then over here. So like on each side of the land, I guess. Look, here comes the awkward wave again. There's gotta be something I can do to stop this. Where's that level? Where's my terrain? Here we go. There. See if that helps. I don't know how that would help. I think the game's just being dumb. You can see where I tried to lower it around the edge. I don't even know if that helped. Because this, all this should be the same, like, level. Down here. Because it's, like, kind of a harbor. Like all this quay and stuff is pre-made. I didn't add this at all. Like they designed it that way on purpose by default. Which I don't know why they did that, because they didn't really give me much space to do anything with it beyond what I'm already doing. Ah. And this wall was here too, and there's like rocks here too, so it's not even like... Maybe they did it on purpose to make the map challenging. I don't know. I don't know. I did notice that in Map Pack 2, there is a little bit of challenge with each map. But it seems silly that they would design this on purpose. It could just be an issue. It could just be like a glitch. Or maybe they just didn't run it. Maybe they built the map and then didn't like fast forward it for like 10 years to see if there would be flooding. That is possible. It is possible that they just didn't double check. Because I've never had this happen on a map before. So I think it's just has to be the map. Where it's like flooding by default. Without me causing it to flood. And there's no... Like, the only real solution I have at this point is to put a flood wall exactly where my park is. And it's like, man, what is the whole point of having the park there? And nobody wants a flood wall. That's not exciting. Ooh, if I could get... Actually, I got an idea. Because I don't want IT Tech up here. I have a plan. I'm gonna expand this district over here. Because that's a lot of IT tech, man. That's like a lot. I don't think I need that much. How about just upper city district? Since it's crossing over here. Yee. Alright, let's, is this broken? Is it because of the power? That wouldn't break the line, would it? It's like not realizing that we've changed the... let the game fast forward for a second. Let's see. I can get it to realize that I've changed things. Probably should be fast forwarding anyway, since I have no demand. Worst case scenario, I have to redo the line. Is it line 2? It's line 2. Yeah, it works now. There we go. Okay. So all the other roads up here are gonna be based on these angles, which is gonna be a little bit tricky because it's that awkward 65. And it's like I need to have it even on each side. Which is almost impossible. gonna have to be a little bit off. And here and there, that's okay. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm trying to do. Okay. Trying to make it look good from above, but it'd be tricky. I feel like one of the hard parts about what I'm doing too is, and I mentioned it a long time ago, I think at the beginning of this build, is the fact that my main roads are these like these skinny new 4 lanes, which are great. These are a great addition to the base game. It was like a free update for a road, like these skinny 4 lanes that are the same width as a 2 lane, but from way up here you can't tell that, you know what I mean? You can't tell what road is 2 lane and what road is 4 lane unless you see the difference in the medium road. When you see this medium road, you're like, oh, okay, so that's your main road? And I'm like, it is, but then I also have these which are acting like main roads. They're just not the same size. It's kind of hard to explain it. So I have a couple. Like I have one here on the edge. I feel like I need it on the edge. And I have one here at the bottom. And then I have one going through the middle of this district, right where the subway is, and this connects to like the power, so it makes sense to have the 4 lanes there. Okay. So I need to treat this like a main road then. There. That might work. Put those schools that I was gonna have on that road. And it's even like I could even delete this one, you know? I could, but I don't want to. It kind of looks good. It's like I got even sides there. take my snapping off and fence the inside. Hello? I said fence the inside. Thank you. Okay. How about that? Simple. So the important thing here is that these are different, and I think they are. Okay. Cram burger. Right, so these should be... What is this one? A car wash? Oh, I don't think I've ever walked through the car wash in the game before. Cool. Can I keep this here? Wait, you know what's weird though? It's like, in order to use this, you'd have to drive in there and then back out. That's not how car washes work. I'm gonna make it a historical car wash. So, it'll be there forever. I already put down parking spots. Didn't know there was car washes. Well, they're technically a store. They would be light blue within the campus ground. So, in order to get that, you would need to go to your district styles and select University City, which requires the campus DLC. And that's what all these buildings are. This is all campus district. This is what the campus DLC is, essentially. Just a different style. Like run-down frat houses, and the shops will be like bookstores and pharmacies and things that students would use. Yeah, I think the difference... No! The difference here doesn't matter, because that's 8 workers. Alright. Alright, dark blue doesn't matter over here. Good to know. That. I feel like I need another road here. Ah! Stupid train. Stupid train. That's gonna have to go over. I have to go through and redo my trains. Railroads. I have to pause to do this, otherwise the game will break. Yeah, let's raise it from here, because I was going to do that pedestrian thing, but no reason to. Raise it from here. Take this railroad. Go like this. Perfect. Hey, that works. That works just fine. Yeah. Alright, save. So we don't want to cross street there. This one's just like slightly angled. Like this road? Slightly angled like that. Yeah, the game reacts there. So do I think they're done with City Skylines? That's the real question. And by that, I mean this game. Are they done with this game? Because I've said that before. Years ago. And I was wrong! I was wrong, and they dropped like a bunch of expansions and DLCs and map packs and shit. And I was wrong. And I'll admit, I was wrong. So I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that they're done with this. But I feel like Paradox really needs to focus currently on Remaster and Cities 2. That should be their focus. They shouldn't be working on an 8-year-old game. It's nice that they kind of treated it like a live service, though. That's what Cities felt like. It felt like it became that towards the end. Which is weird, because there was a long time in this game where we didn't get a lot. Like, we weren't constantly getting DLCs. There was a big space, maybe like almost, I want to say a year plus, where City Skylines had nothing. And it was like right after Industries. There was like a huge break. And then I feel like it wasn't even a seasonal thing either, because Sunset Harbor came out, and Sunset Harbor was like huge for this game. Sunset Harbor was a huge update. And then they didn't do anything for a while after Sunset Harbor, because it was so big, and it added like fishing, or it boosted fishing, and it added like all these buildings and stuff. Added like district styles and whatever. The only other thing I can think of to add in this game, or on this map, would be like one of these small restaurants. Or an office building. Like, I could add an office building up here. These act like unique buildings, but they're kind of small enough that the game won't overreact. Go crazy. Like a little restaurant out here. That'd be cool. What if I move this? Right, I might have to fix the edge of the campus grounds too. I don't need this included. Just need these buildings covered. And they are. Yeah, there's really nothing else I need to add. Maybe a few, like, small parks in the residential area, though. I have a plaza there. It's kind of hard to add things when there's like the power line between everything. Like, I believe this is connected down here, though, right? Like, if I get rid of this, will that power still be there? Yeah. Let's see. The game does not like the power lines, but they are necessary. Everything on this map is powered by this one nuclear plant. So it's kind of like I don't really have a choice but to connect everything there. The only other option on this map for power is wind, but the mountain's way up here, and it says there's wind here. But the production is like 8. Look at that. Which I think, actually, isn't that the max? That's the max for the wind turbines, right? Is it just because of the downdraft from the mountain? I don't want to turn this into like a windmill field. You know what I mean? I want to like zone all of this in the middle of the map. I don't care about the mountain. Like, I'll put windmills on the mountain, but then it's like I have to do the same thing again with the power line, which is silly. That's just silly. Please. I can't decide if I want to fence this off here. I wasn't going to, but now looking at it, it's like, it would make a lot of sense just to give the park more space and add more trees. And it's not like I need a ton of office skyscraper buildings here. Like, I'm not trying to make the most massive downtown ever or anything. No, that's not really the point of this map. It's not really the point of the build either. When was the last time we did like a huge ass city? Not too long ago, I don't think, right? On the hilly strait, my major city was pretty large, or at least the you know, the commercial downtown area was pretty large. For like the layout of the map, I think this is fine. Like, you don't really need much more. It'd be too demanding. Can I put a parking lot here? Actually? If I get rid of this. Hey, there we go. We can park right next to the subway. That'll give us more space for my park. I should just do. I'm doing the detailing now. I should just do it. I should just do it. We have the kiosk, we have the piers. We have all this nonsense. We have a city info center. I added like cannons and a statue to make it look like a historical walkway or something. Down the memory lane. Throw in some mixed color trees here. I know I could change the trees on the walkway, but I don't feel like that's necessary. Although, no, because these are the default, right? On the road. Maybe I should do that. Just to separate it even further. Use bushes. That would kind of work. That way the path is more visible from up here. Almost feels like there's too much gap here. Like in the middle. It feels like I'm missing a tree or something. Freaking me out, man. Yeah, it looks better. Not the best park I've ever made, but it worked. Now we just have to rezone this. And hope that the offices pop in. Ooh, we didn't finish the water up here. You get some water. You get some water. Everybody gets some water. We gotta keep it clean though, or else they won't be too happy. I was gonna do something over here too, but I don't even know what I would do. Maybe just nothing. Maybe just have it as more local market. Doesn't have to be a super exciting build. I feel like I tend not to go super crazy for no reason. Like I don't just put skyscrapers in the middle of nowhere just because I can. I want it to feel realistic. That's how I always build my cities. It just looks visually more appealing that way. But like a mall or something might work. Well, maybe even a library or maybe this is where the museum would go. Like the museum out of here. But then I don't know, because it's kind of out of the way. I feel like if I'm gonna put the museum, it needs to be closer to where the people are. Whereas a mall can be anywhere, or a shopping center can be anywhere. Like if I do that. That's okay. The paths are trying to connect to it. Some buildings have that though. Some buildings have like, that's the point. It's like you could attach the path to the corners and they can just access the place from the side. Oh! What if I do something like that? Mm-hmm. I think I put recycling on the areas. It should be on every one. It should be map wide. I didn't put any policies here. Whoops. Power, water, smoke, recycling. The local market needs free Wi-Fi, tax raise for low density, because it's all going to be low density, small business, and I think that might be it. Recreational use map wide? Legalize it? Look how easy that is, New Hampshire. I mean, what? What happened? Yeah, I think we'll have Wi-Fi, recreational use, and recycling just map wide. If people get high, will they forget to go to work? What is your issue? Sewage. Are you sure about that? I think you can handle the contamination down here. So this is on now. So this is a cargo hub which will accept the trains, huh? But I don't know if we want to attach the train line. I was thinking it makes sense. It does. I shouldn't have deleted it. It made sense. I just was like, there's no through train line though. That was the problem. And it's like at the edge of the water. So if I do it, I gotta figure that out. I guess that's what we're gonna do next. The problem is, this is a cargo train, not passenger train. So, it has to connect somewhere else than here. Unless we want a through line. But I don't think the game would be too happy about that. Then again, maybe that's what we do at the end. It would have been cool if that worked. Alright, I see. We have to go this way anyway. So that should, like, in theory, that should work. The problem is there's already, like, 2 train lines attached here. And I don't know if it would be better attaching to the left one or the right one. I'm thinking actually this one would be better. Because the other one has the 2 passenger train connections. And it does snap. This does connect to outside that way, so that would work. Okay. Mm-hmm. That shouldn't have broken any. Thing. That shouldn't have broken my train line at all, actually. Railroads and trains. Choo choo. Get rid of this now. Thank you. I have to rezone there. Maybe. Maybe. Sometimes you just gotta delete things. Oh my god, all of this is flooded again. This map sucks. Can I break? You know what? What if I did like a break? Would that help? That would probably make things worse. If I did like a river like this. A little break so it pools over. This will cause flooding. 1000%. But it might also help me. Like, next time that weird wave comes over, it'll pool here a little bit. And that might slow down the curse. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So I guess dark blue, and then this is all offices. Like all of this is office. There has to be something else that's dark blue, though. Maybe these. Maybe this. That'll be interesting. Let's see what happens. So what's interesting is you'll notice my main middle road here, and the train station is actually off it. But this is a 4-lane. So, and then this 4-lane turns in here, and we actually have a subway stop right there. You can see my subway line connect over there, and then the West Valley Power. And what I was thinking is, I could name all these things since we're done with the subway, and I don't see myself expanding it any more than I already have. Like, it goes to the local market, it goes to the campus. Nowhere else it really needs to go. And then this would be probably a separate district, actually. Use the railroad as the barrier, or as the borderline there between districts. That's usually how I do my districts too. I usually use like a road or the shape of the land or like a railroad as the outline. Because it snaps to it and it's just easier to paint it that way. Not always, but like 90% of the time that's how I do it. Every now and then I'll have like a weird random like district that needs to be treated differently. I guess I can include the park because I should have the park benefit on my downtown district. Right? Like, don't we have we have prefer parks, although I don't know if I would even use that. I have the unique buildings on here. What if I do the maintenance booth? And then I need a park maintenance anyway. I don't even have this building. I don't even have this building. I need this building somewhere on my map. Oh yeah, I forgot I made a hill here. I did do that. Yep. That's okay though. Because I like needed this. Truck will be in use. And we were gonna name. I don't know. I can't really name the. Can't really name this substation. You can name this one. It's flooding. So this didn't help at all. Should I just delete this and put a flood wall? I'm so close to doing that. What the hell? You ever have a random frame drop? Because I just did. I wasn't even doing anything in game. I was letting the game run. I was letting it run. I guess this is the local market station. Local, because the other one is for the campus. Even though this one's kind of touching the campus too. But that's alright. Local market. And then, yeah, I remember it snapped perfectly under the railroad here. This one will be West Valley Tech. So WVT for short, because that's the name of my campus. The academic year's almost over. We're gonna see a graduation. Wait, there's already people here. They're getting ready to graduate. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, they threw their caps. They did the thing. Dun, dun, dun. I might have talked about this on stream before, but when I graduated from high school, I went on stage and I did the HBK Shawn Michaels like, and then somebody mooned the crowd and everybody cheered. I was like, wow, all right, I see how it is. And I guarantee nobody gave that kid crap. I guarantee the teachers were like, oh, you're so funny. High school sucked. Anyway, it's okay. I'm like 34. I don't have to think about it anymore. Nobody remembers it but me. Why am I dropping frames? I'm not doing anything. I'm just streaming cities. Not even doing anything crazy in the game. Is my internet... Is there like a squirrel bungee jumping on my internet cables? What is happening? Look at this. We're getting skyscrapers tonight. It's happening. It's happening. You just wait till we're done, and then it'll look good. It's like, do I want them all to face this direction? I guess so. Yeah, I want another diamond though. I guess here's where the split's gonna have to go. It was 65 though. You know what I mean? Like, now it's at 44. The degrees have changed. Now I have to make... Well, first of all, this has to align here. See, this one's 65. This one's 64. That's close enough. Doesn't have to be exact. As long as you could tell that there's interesting shapes going on over here. And then this one has to go up like that. And then all the things have to go to that angle. Does this snap like this? And then this gonna attach here. And then this gonna attach here so I can break this. I guess you can't really do diamond shapes without making like 5-way intersections everywhere. I'm trying to make a diamond like this. You know what I mean? Like make diamonds like that, but then have a road through the middle. That requires like a 5-way intersection everywhere. On like every other thing. Which is kind of absurd. Like, I don't need to do that. So I'm trying to avoid that from happening. Oh! We got the academic year report. This popped up and it jump scared me. Research grant funded for Skyline of Angry Citizens, The Return of Max the Fiend. A brand new ultimate video game. Combines everything and provides an exciting single-player campaign. They made a video game within the video game. That's what they made. That's what my students just did. They made a video game within the video game. I don't know what more you could want from a video game within a video game. Alright, so that means I have to build my museum now. Where do we want our museum? Do we want it at the end here? That'd be cool. But it could also work here in the middle of the city. It could also work somewhere in the downtown area. It also works perfectly, like, right there. Which is, kind of makes a lot of sense. Like, it's on the residential side. Down here. But people can get to it. Whoop. I don't know what just happened. How do I undo? Fuck. I obviously pressed the wrong button. I'm just trying to delete a tree. Yeah, I'm not doing buses on this map, by the way. I think I already mentioned that, but I have to remind you again. So this would be west. This would be the city metro station. West City. West Valley City. And then I don't know. There's another one, but I don't know what to call this. Because they're both in the city, right? We don't have names on our streets or anything in this map. It makes my job tougher now. It's not technically in this district, is it? Nope. Neither is the other one. Although I could do this and cheat. I could cheat. See, the window's here, so you can see the trains crossing under here, but actually the connection to the ground is over here on this side. This is how you get in there. Ah! So technically, this would be upper city. And then this would be the west city. Look, I did it. I think I got them all. And this one I don't need to name because it's like a transfer. And then this one doesn't have a name yet. We haven't decided what I'm doing over there. I haven't gotten that far. Yeah, I don't have buses, and this is like the first map in a long time that I've avoided buses, which is probably affecting me a lot. Because buses just make everything go faster and work better, especially like education. So this is affecting like work zones and education by not having buses, but I was like, listen, I want to focus on having the train and the subway be like the only way. I don't know if there's a major city. Is there a major city without buses? There has to be one in the world without buses. I don't know what city it is. Oh, my railroad got... Alright, I fixed it. This looks so weird now. That's alright. That's alright. Okay, we'll connect to that road too. It doesn't really look like it's going through that way though. snap from here. Trains. Is the red one intercity? Gotta be. Just a random passenger train? Yeah, but it has to be intercity. I don't have a red line. I've got the purple line. And one of them apparently is still reading as it's broken. But I would imagine that's because of the cargo issue. Okay, so we have a cargo ship here. It's unloading. Does that spawn a train? Or do I have to wait for the train? I think we have to wait for a cargo train to come in. Getting my first garbage issue. This would be the perfect place to put garbage. Like right back here. No joke. Not enough space. Well, I could get rid of this and change it. Could change it. This is kind of out of the way of everything. And then if I want to move the shopping center, I can. Somewhere else on the map. That's what I think I'll do. I think we have to get rid of the walking path. I don't think I can use it. Okay, let's see. Department store. Could snap it right there. Off for the crossover. It would be nice to attach it to the main road, though. Or put it like somewhere here in the middle of everything. It would be nice. Maybe even back here. Maybe even right here. Maybe right here. I want to stay away from the walking path. This gives me an awkward space right there. I don't think I can get anything else besides zoning there. Okay, then maybe snap another path. And then just fill this in with like trees and whatever. Just fill this empty space. And it's good to have empty spaces in your city. Like, I could easily make that a park, or even add another road there, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it empty. Just like all this middle part where the railroad is, I'm just leaving it for the railroad. I mean, on this other side, I do want shopping though. Like all along here. No. Okay. Downtown district is almost done. Needs a few issues fixed. Needs to stop having that weird flooding glitch. Yeah, I guess the department store being right there kind of makes sense. Because it's like on the major middle road. So more people can get to it. I don't know if it has a max capacity. It might say 375 people. It's like the same as a school in game. This being the garbage over here, like a secondary garbage, actually really worked out for me. That's not something I planned on, but now that I did it, it makes so much sense. Thank you for the hydrate. Did you check out that game I told you about? Raven's Watch? You watched the trailer? It looks good, right? It looked good. I'm telling you, this year and like next year are stacked with incredible games. Like absolutely stacked with huge games that I'm super excited about. One coming up very soon, in like 2 weeks. It's called Chia. The game that has so many ambitions. I'm hoping for the best. But I'll be playing it as soon as it comes out. As soon as it's available, we'll be playing Chia. Like on release day. It just looks so cool. It's got so many different concepts in it. There's like so much going on. It's a very Breath of the Wild type game, and I've never really played a Zelda, but it kind of looks like it has some of that gameplay where it's like puzzles and exploration and like just learning about the world and the lore, and it's also got like some really relaxing vibes and some super cool gimmicks, like you can change into any animal. Or I think you can become anything. Like, that's her ability. Her special power is that she can become anything. And I just am excited to see that gimmick work in a game other than the game called Everything, which I have played. And that game is goofy, but it's only fun for like 10 minutes, and then it gets boring. So I hope Chia doesn't get boring. I have some expectations for it. But I'm also like, I don't think it can be everything they promise it to be, because it's a new studio, and it's like an indie game. You know what I mean? And they're promising all this shit, and I'm like, we've been down this road before. Don't overpromise. Don't overpromise if you can't deliver. I just hope it can deliver. Like, I hope it all works. I hope Chia is everything it promises to be. But I'm also like, they're promising so much shit, you know? Oh, this district up here is going to be interesting. See, it's flooding up here now! A different river is flooding for a different reason. It's the map. I'm telling you, it's this map. This map, I'll be happy when we're done today, because I'll never have to come back to this map again. It's just this map, dude. Sorry, it's broken. I literally just think it's a bug. Makes no sense. It's so random, too. Good thing I don't have a traffic connection out there. I haven't even done a highway connection out there yet. which I want to do before we end the stream today. So, at some point today, I'd like to have a highway connection up here. Or at least an off-ramp. Connecting to this road somehow. Or a road connecting to that road. Like, something like that, and then have a highway connection to it. Oh, dude, if this snapped, is this connected to that? Oh my god. Call me Captain Janeway. Because it's International Women's Month and I just own that shit. What's that mean, Underdog? I don't know. Look, we get 4 lanes though. Splitting this way? Let's do it now! We were talking about it! Why not do it? And then we'll get back to everything else we need to do. See? Simple. On and off. Boom. That's it. All we need. We don't even need to connect the other lane. Do we? Maybe. What if I do something like that? Is that too curved? I got an idea. Oh. Look, you won't even notice it's there because it's all the way up there and everything's happening down here. Used my brain on that one. I do need probably another crossroad though, like here, something. Like here. I love these old factories. I'm gonna leave them there. They look cool. Ta-da! Train line. Try to avoid as many crossings as possible. There is one in the middle, but I don't think I could have avoided it without making it look super ugly. There's also one here, right in the middle, which is going to create so much traffic, but like I said, I can't really raise these without it looking super ugly. I kind of like that they're touching the ground here. Like the way it looks now, I like the way it looks now, so I'm not going to change anything in the middle there. Everything in the downtown is designed to look the way it is. Aha! So then, is this one just a dead end? Or does this one connect up there? I'd like to get another off ramp from this transfer here, like this interchange. Do something like this. I think that'd be cool. Not really necessary, but it'd be cool. I wish I was good at making interchanges like this. This one was pre-made on the map. A lot of the maps in Map Pack 2 have these transfers. Or these crazy interchanges that are just like, they look so perfect. This is the type of stuff that I wish I could build. And I hope in Cities 2, they do this on maps. Or they give us like pre-made ones. Because this is all we have. We literally have 4. In the game. It's absurd. Like, there's no excuse to only having 4. And, like, 3 of them are just... Well, 2 of them are just roundabouts. One is a clover, and the other one's a 3-way. Like, what? What about stuff like this? Why not just have this be a thing I can place? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't they just add that? They have it on the map, why not just add it in the game? This one too. This one was pre-made. You could tell. You could tell because it looks so clean. You can tell what I've made versus what has been pre-made. This is what I did. You see what I'm saying? This is like, mine was so basic. Although it didn't need to be fancy up here. There was no reason for it to be fancy up there. This is what I did. I made this spider web. Why did I do that? Oh. Oh. I feel like the further, like there's all this space, but the further and further we get from this, the less and less is gonna be out here. Like there's nothing, like all this space is just gonna be nothingness. It would just be residential. Like it wouldn't even be used really. It would just end up being residential and like in the middle of nowhere. Alright, that's 4 lane, that's 2 lane, that's 4 lane, that's 4 lane, that's 4 lane, that's this, that's the end of that. That connects there. That connects there. Right. The little residential areas in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Yeah, well, you need those too. Those are just as important as everything else in the game. I think I'm gonna put low-end shopping down here, actually. Like, just generic low-end, because we actually don't have a lot of that. All the commercial zoning here is dark blue, and then this is all local produce. Hooray, my city's half flooded. That's why I was like, maybe I should make this. I was gonna make like an extra district. I might cut here. I have to have something that includes the cargo. I can put some benefits. I don't know if there's a policy that'll affect my museum. I don't think so. There's like maybe 1 or 2 that affect universities. It would be under that, because museums are part of the campus DLC, because they're directly connected. So there you can see right there, my academic works. Whenever you give a grant to your school, which I think it should have automatically done. Yeah, we'll fully we'll fund another grant here. So at the end of the academic year, which we're at like the first quarter. So at the end of every academic year, they'll produce a thing, and then you can put they'll produce an academic work, and then you can put it here, and it'll boost the popularity of your museum, and it'll raise the notoriety of your campus, bringing in more students and staff and stuff like that. Raising my reputation level, which is currently unrecognized. Rude. Also, that's glitched out. Look at it. It's going off the screen. What is happening? Cities. Please. Just trying to play the game. It's starting to come together though. Right? You can see what I'm going for here. Literally using the railroad as the split between districts. Oh. There's West Valley Harbor. I don't think I should do fishing. It's all shellfish anyway. I don't really think so, because it would be all off the map. Unless I go up, like I snap something here and then go up this way. For salmon? Do salmon fishing? I wasn't gonna do it, but now that I know this is gonna be a harbor, maybe I'll do it. It'll make the map 1% more interesting, I guess. Salmon! Snap it like that. Perfect. Salmon! I had salmon sushi not too long ago. Like yesterday, I think, for lunch. Yeah, salmon's pretty good. Not my favorite, but it's pretty good. It has to be cooked correctly, because I feel like undercooked salmon is not great, besides sushi, and overcooked salmon just ruins it. There we go, there's my fishing loop. Do we want it canned or fresh? I feel like canned makes more sense. on this map. And fish. Mm-hmm. 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 Canned fish. We're only catching salmon, though. Gives a purpose to this lower district. Just a pinch of light green. Just a little pinch. Just a little bit of light green. Alright. Some industrial here. Not too much, just on this outside road. And then probably have to get offices somewhere. Maybe going along this road here. Well, we have the height restrictions, so this should not be that big of a deal. And then we have to put policies over here. So for the harbor district, default power, water, smoke, recycling, schools out for summer. Recycling again. Wi-Fi. I don't know if we need the fishing license. The whole purpose of that is to increase income, and I don't care about that. We're just doing creative stuff. Low density. No boost. Rise ban. Filter because there is sewage. Fishing industry takes steps to minimize environmental impact, decrease yields, and increase the upkeep. Increase citizen happiness. 5% commercial income. That one doesn't even show up. Unless you click on it. Like, you have to look for it. Yeah, look for that one. Okay, so here. Where's the hazard percentage? Over here? I guess that makes sense. Where's that industrial road? I need that. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, the plan was for, at some point, all of this to be industrial, but I don't know if the game's gonna let me do that. I don't think the game's gonna let me do that. Like, everything here. Industry. We'll see. We'll see how the demand goes. I mean, I still have a little bit of orange. Fire truck. So we got healthcare. But we'll probably need something else down here. Maybe another gym? Another gym would be okay. That's what can go right there. Ah. I'm using basketball courts for this map too. Not a fancy enough map for tennis. To me, tennis is like a fancy sport. Basketball, not so much. You can just do it anywhere. This map is, I mean, this park is good because it can snap in these spaces that, like, fit perfectly in certain, grids. It's just simply called the small park. It's a little bit larger than the playground. Playground there. That works. Okay. I think we're done with parks. At least in that section. Probably for the map. Unless I need a plaza here, which I might. But the game could survive without one. Like, I'll put one there and then we'll call it a day, you know? Oh, I thought I could get something to snap there. The land is weird. It's like curving down to the... It's like sloping to the water. It's sloping. Slowpoke. Slowpoke, I choose you. Alright, the campus grounds is good. I'm gonna just get one step ahead of myself and just paint this. We're gonna include all of this. Oops. Gonna be kind of awkward on this road, but it's like I have to cut this circle in half too. I don't think it needs to touch the highway at all. There are a few policies that do affect highways. Those are the dangerous ones that I tend to avoid. They can really screw up everything. Like, you can actually have stuff so that it's local traffic only, and that screws up all industrial traffic. I don't know the pathing of my industrial traffic. Like, I have no idea. There's literally no way to check that unless I click on a singular truck and see which way it's going. There's really no way. Like, I'm assuming, based on what I'm seeing through this traffic menu here, that most of the traffic is going directly down this middle road. And then to wherever from there. Like, to get to this over here, it's probably just cutting through the middle. It's not going, like, around. Why would it? So all this is red in the middle. Which I kind of expected. I can fix that a little bit. And that's what we'll do after this. Out in the middle of nowhere, useless bad. And Muriel and their dog, Courage. Courage the cowardly dog. We're gonna call it Nowhere. Power, water, smoke, recycling, parks, education. It's gonna be small, low-end residential, so nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Recreational, low density, ban, even though nothing's gonna be high-tech, nothing's gonna be raised up. That's it. Nowhere. Yeah, it's gonna be default light green. We'll get a carousel. Just because I figured I'll need a park. If it's gonna be small residential, I'll need a park in the middle of it. Okay, now we double check everything again. I think we're good for what we have. Elementary schools still having an issue. What seems to be the problem? Still in the yellow. High school's barely in the green. We did high capacity high school too, which like stands out. Like if I put it there, it stands out. That's why I was trying to avoid it. But it also fits there perfectly. Maybe that's the thing, and that's it. Maybe that is the thing that stands out back here. In the middle of the map. Just a big high school. Because why not? Yeah, like I said, I think my education issues would be solved immediately if I had buses. If I just had, like, buses connecting between everything, it would work just fine. We have train lines, we have subway stations, we're good. Look at the trains. Look at all the trains. I haven't seen a cargo train yet, though. I haven't really been looking for one. So we did that. We're done unique buildings. We're not gonna add another custom park. We're not gonna add any industries because there's like no natural resources here. The campus we completed and we don't really need to add anything to it because it's fine. It's just taking a while for it to level up. I think that's just natural. I mean, a varsity sport would help, but that would just add more space. I don't want to add a big stadium on this map or anything. So I think we just have to do intersections? That's fun. Let's start from here, because this is kind of where the map starts, technically. So I already did a few, but obviously we've been upgrading and adding roads. Major intersections need the light. Does this though? I feel like this needs a light because this is the 4 lanes. Like I said, it's hard to tell where the 4 lanes are. I can't tell from this menu. I literally can't tell. I can see this is the middle road, but I can't tell that this is 4 lanes here. Unless I'm like looking at it. So that's annoying. This has to be a stop. 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 Woo, all the way out to the map. This can be a light. There's no reason why not. I can upgrade that. Wait, it's already 4, isn't it? It's already 4. I don't need to upgrade it. It's already 4. Let's just do the edge first here. This is the one where I'm like, I don't really know if this needs to connect anywhere. But if I'm gonna finish the map, I gotta finish the map, right? I'll get a bridge. But yeah, I had no plans to really expand over here. I guess they could just use that as bypass traffic if they need to. But since there's like a subway station and the park here, there's gonna probably be a lot of traffic, so I'll put the light there. Let this be like so. Have a light there. Have this be a stop. Have this be a light. Have this be a light. Okay, so now we're going down the middle road. This one needs to be a light. And then we gotta find the... This is a subway station. Need a light there. Okay. And a light at the end. Light there. Stop there. Stop there. Stop there. Stop there. Okay, the other roads don't matter. There's a tunnel here. It's hard to tell, but there is a tunnel here. It goes, the whole purpose of this tunnel is to have a cross street, because you can see there's like nowhere to have a cross street. Except for here. And I didn't want to have to cross the railroads again. So I built a tunnel where there wasn't a subway. Like, you could see the subway's here, and then this tunnel's over here. I feel like there should probably be a light on both sides of the tunnel. I don't know how that got screwed up. I think from earlier when I deleted something by mistake. They're like, this has to be a light, which means this has to be a light. For the museum? Or no? No, just for this road? Okay, we're done for that part. We did all the major city. And isn't this fun? And we gotta check back up here. Okay. 10 for the market and the campus. This one's gonna be fun. Actually, that might be all we need to do. Let's force traffic here. The question is if this needs to be a light, and I really, think it does. I think it does because this is a light. And this is a light, so I feel like this has to be before the roundabout. Oh boy. I think that's it. I think we're done. I think we are done with the intersection. And then all we need to do is some light green on the edge here. This was the plan all along. I know this isn't like, I know my districts are split and there isn't really anything here, but I guess I could expand this. I mean, these are both technically industrial zones, so it really doesn't matter which one takes over this area. Just to zone my like default generic industry stuff. Really, it won't matter because we have the policies already set, so it'll be fine. Hey, we got it. Does it curve? Not really. It does now. We're 99% done with West Valley. And then we'll check out the next map and see what we're going to do next time. Want to fix any issues? Might have to add another cemetery up here. because that one's kind of far away. Like, it won't get... This one probably won't get ever filled, but if I put one out here, it'll be, like, easier to get to. I'm so confused. Huh? Okay, there we go. It like didn't want to snap there. Hearse. There's a hearse of curse. I hope... Here's a weird thing that I hope for, and probably not anybody else is going to hope for Cities 2. I hope we can do something like this. And view first person on subways. Because, guess what? I can drive on this, but once I get into the tunnel, it don't work. You know what I mean? Like, I can't go into POV. I can follow the subway train, and you can see where it's going. It would be cool to have this in, like, a first person, like, going through a tunnel in first person would be cool. That is the thing you cannot do in this game. You can drive and, I think there's a mod for driving in first person. Yeah, I can drive in first person, but it's super difficult. Oh god. It's so hard to do in this game. It's just that this is not designed to be like an actual driving... Oh, I'm knocking over everything. This is not designed to be like an actual driving tool. It's just for fun and to give you another perspective of your city. I hope that stuff gets like upgraded or updated in Cities 2. I think this is really cool. The fact that you can do this and like drive a Wienermobile through your city. It's cool, but it's like, it has two speeds. It's either barely moving or you go 300 miles per hour. There's nothing in between on this game. Like, and then I just spin out like crazy. I'm really excited to see like the first actual gameplay of City Skylines 2. Really excited for that. Whatever that may be. Whenever that happens. Was this snapped there or snapped there? I think it was snapped here. That would make more sense. You wouldn't want it to be snapped to the bridge. Why would you want it attached to the bridge? Look at my little boat. All the different fishing boats look different. So this is what a salmon boat looks like. I think you can see the fish in the back too. Look at, I think it's the fish. Wait for me! I'm walking in water. Wait, is this as deep as the water is? That's why I'm having flooding issues? Huh? Huh? Anyway. So we have a population of 19,000. I guess that's decent. This is what it looks like. Now, all these other roads, I'm planning on this is just going to be like green default. I want to try to attach to there. If we can get there. I might need to fast forward. Let me fast forward for a minute. See if I can get some green demand. Yeah, what if I do that? I put the height restriction on there, right? Yeah, okay. I don't want, like, crazy-ass office buildings down here. That is what I don't want. People be happy. It's a completely different district game. Start acting like it. That's more like it. Give me the regular houses. Give me the normal houses. That looks good. Did we get my academic year yet? Because it didn't pop up. It's almost over. Should be happening soon. Does it not pop up if I'm on fast forward? It looks like it should be done any second. Ah, there, it popped up. Okay, we got off-fence. An ambitious, one-of-a-kind backyard fence made entirely of toothpicks. I don't understand what that has to do with engineering. I feel like that was artisanry. But either way, that's what they made, and that'll be going here. Yeah, that's more like a craft thing, isn't it? I might have selected artisanry instead of the IT tech boost, but it's whatever. It'll help me. Not like that hurt me. It just isn't what it's not exactly what I wanted. Yeah, IT and engineering, because this is the engineering school. Alright, we just hit 20,000. I think we're gonna go check out the next map in Map Pack 2. Go check it out. Let's go see what we're doing next time. That was not one of the better maps in this map pack compared to the other ones. So it's River Delta. This is the next one. River Delta. I don't think I've seen this one at all. I have no idea what it's going to look like. Well, it's got a lot of weird rivers. I think that's kind of the point. Holy crap, this map is all over the place. Okay, it's got a weird interchange there. So this is my starting square. So we got a highway that connects. Alright, so I can build any of this. Those are actual rivers and not... These aren't canals. It looks like... I don't even know what it looks like. I can't even, like, go out that far. I can go in. Man, they always give you a weird starting spot. I need the 25 tiles. Cities. I need the 25 tiles for this map, I think. Alright. So this is my starting point. That square was useless. I don't know where the best place to have the extra square would be. Maybe there? It's not like I'm gonna put anything here, unless I do something right in here. I don't know what I would put there, though. Huh. Alright, it's a weird map, that's for sure. Let's look at the wind. There's like barely any wind except for on the river here. Okay. Let's look at natural resources. What is this, all oil on the river on the inside? Why is there so much oil on the inside? Huh. Interesting choice there. So we may be able to access that. Let me back out and restart this again so I can see if I can get like another extra thing. Hold on. River Delta Airlines. So it has all the connections. It's a tropical map. It has all basic connections. And we're going to try to use any other skyscrapers that I haven't used, I guess. But I think I've used them all by now. Yeah, I feel like this is the extra spot right here. Right there. And we go like that. I know that's weird, but it's not like I'm building up here. Like, I wouldn't do that, so I could just do something here. Like, this could be an airport or a harbor even. It looks like the harbor connects inside the river, which is cool. I could do a full, like, ferry system around. I could even make canals cutting through. That'd be cool. Alright, well. This is what we'll be working on next time. So, tune in next week for more City Skylines. And then the week after that, I think Chia comes out. So we'll be playing that. And there's always going to be cities on this channel. It's not going anywhere. I still have to get through this DLC. Then I have to play a little bit of Remaster. Then I have to play Cities 2. So don't worry. If I'm not like streaming this for like a week or two, it doesn't mean I quit playing it. I promise you. It's just like other new games come before old games, and Cities, I'll always have time to play it. So thanks for watching, and bye.